What's up, Gospel Chops? Here we go once again with another exclusive feature. Welcome to the first episode of the official Gospel Chops video blog. My name's Gerald. I'll be your host for this series. I'm also the producer of GospelChops.com, Gospel Chops symbols, drumsticks, videos, and of course the epic DVD series, Shed Sessions. When I first started Gospel Chops, our theme was, and still is, blessing lives through gospel music instruction. But for this series, we're going to switch it up a bit. Our theme will be blessing lives through gospel music discussion. So feel free to drop a comment below. I plan to be very active in the comments and hopefully we can share ideas. Before we get started, I need you to do 3 things for me. 1, like this video if you're so inclined. 2, subscribe to the channel so you can be alerted whenever a new video is released. And 3, share this video on all of your social media platforms so we can get many more musicians involved in the discussion. All right, let's run it. So what is Gospel Chops? Well, that's an easy question for me, but I think it's important to address it here in the first episode for 2 reasons. To give you a good perspective on who I am, where I'm coming from, so you can better judge the information that I'll be sharing. And also to clear up some misconceptions that I've seen floating around the internet. I mean, we've heard it all, right? Gospel Chops is just a bunch of notes played super fast and super loud with no dynamics and no groove. Really? Gospel Chops is just groupings of linear fills that spill over the bar line. All those gospel guys sound the same. They all play alike. If you heard one, you've heard them all. Gospel Chops is not, nor has it ever been, nor will it ever be, a genre of music. If you disagree with that concept, drop a comment below. I challenge you to define it so we can all play it. If Gospel Chops is a style based on fills, based on a bunch of notes, tell me how that applies to gospel organ, piano, guitar, bass, or any other instrument that we featured on Gospel Chops. Comment. I'm listening. As you can see, some of these assertions aren't very well thought out. But let me give you some perspective. I was born and raised in the Church of God in Christ. My father was a Kojic pastor my entire life. When I was young, we'd go to Reed's record shop in Berkeley where he'd order his preacher robes, and we'd always come out with new gospel music on 8-track cassette. For those of you who might be too young to know what that is, it was a big brick cassette tape that was about this big that we would shove in the dashboard of the car, and we'd have our new gospel music, and he would blast that thing all the way home, and we would get our fill of new music from Andre Crouch, James Cleveland, the Clark Sisters, Mahalia Jackson, and many other gospel artists. You see, gospel music has a long and storied history. And for someone to reach back into time and label all of that great gospel music with a term that didn't even exist prior to this century, well, that's just disrespectful to the legacy of gospel music. And we certainly don't want to do that. So let me help you out. Let me tell you what Gospel Chops is. Gospel Chops is a brand. Gospel Chops is also a platform designed to honor the legacy of gospel music and also to highlight some of the greatest talent in gospel music today. So as we continue on our journey of blessing lives through gospel music instruction and gospel music discussion, I hope this video blog blesses you intellectually as much as you've been blessed musically throughout the years. See you next time.